When'd you guys get here? Welcome everybody to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I am Dr. Cush. We are here today for the lead up. We're here today for the lead up to the Cush-Tucky Derby, one of the big 3 events that we do here at the bar every year. I guess the Halloween show is pretty fun. 4 events. I don't know how many events we do, but the Cush-Tucky Derby, I think this will be the 4th annual. I don't mention it, but I do know who the winner of the 2022 Cush Derby was. I don't mention it because it was my brother, and I don't want to seem like I'm a nepotistic weirdo. So we do have DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush-Tucky Derby, and the husband's winner of the 2024 Cush-Tucky Derby. We are now leading up to the 2025 Cush-Tucky Derby. We're going to have a lot of juleps that day, so I figured we would just dedicate the whole first show to my very favorite of the mint juleps. It is a rum and whiskey based julep. It's a very simple cocktail to make. It lives within the old-fashioned family, so if you're a fan of an old-fashioned style drink, you are in a good spot. If you don't like it, I don't know. Whoa, I gotta tell you what to do all the time. Anyway, let me tell you guys real quick who is here. That's not the way to say that. Let me say instead hello to everybody that is here. Let me just put, my goodness, you guys are a chatty bunch today. Gotta go all the way to the top. 1 second. Okay, here we are. You're a better man than me. Okay, this is the first comment I got today. Started a little late. Everybody believes that Espen the Mystery Moose is a good dude. Shows up here even though he is in a different time zone, a very different time zone. So it's good to see you, buddy. Enjoying a long weekend because of the 1st of May. So perfect. You are good. The 1st of May is a public holiday for our good friend Moose, which just adds more mystery to the Moose. Should we call you the Moostery? I feel like we're close to just calling him the Moostery because everything I learned about Espen means that I know less about it. Very happy Thursday to you as well, Bon Bon. Cheers to you there. Welcome to the club. There we go. There's our old friend. My Bourbon Podcast is here. I've been watching a bunch of the My Bourbon Podcast stuff. Listen, good thing you started a podcast about bourbon. Seems to know a lot about it. I mean, I don't know what he knows about like cars or anything. Maybe he knows a lot about cars. If he knows as much about cars as he knows about bourbon, he should start a car podcast. But luckily for us, he has a bourbon podcast. Go check it out. It is great. Good evening to our good friend Shawnee Pandabaker. Let's see what else we got in here. We got, DC Debbie Clark. DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush-Tucky Derby. She did lose the Cush-Tucky Derby. I do not even believe she got out of the prelims last season. So it really is anybody's game. I know that the husbands, they might come real tough. I know that Shawnee Pandabaker, we all believe Shawnee Pandabaker really was the magic behind the husband's win last year. Is it Shawnee Pandabaker's year? We don't know. We won't know until Saturday when the Cush-Tucky Derby will be going big. Let's see who else we got here in the house. Well, it's just not many of you talking. Okay, let me say hello to Cocktail Lulu. You get your horses. Oh wait, sorry. You get our horsey picks, Shawnee P. Seems like there's some insider trading going on here, and I don't know much about insider trading, but I do know it's illegal. I think, depending on who does it. I think insider trading. Let's just say insider trading is at least rude. So be careful. Pick your own horses. Or if you don't pick your own horses, don't tell me about it. Kyle is here. We were talking about changing his name to Kyland. We definitely decided against that. His name is Kyle Tender, and that's important to us. Marky Sanchez is here. This is a blast from the past. Good to see you. Blast from the Mark Duplass. Blast from the past, Marky Sanchez. Good to see you there, pal. Always happy to hear you. Cocktail Lulu came in 3rd in 2022. Unfortunately, Cocktail Lulu, let me just say this. I barely remember the winners, so I'm not going to announce you as Cocktail Lulu came in 3rd in the Cush-Tucky Derby 2022. Unfortunately, you got to win it. If you want all the glory that comes along with me introducing you and who you are, DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush-Tucky Derby, and the husband's winner of the 2024 Cush-Tucky Derby, you need to win it outright. Got a couple fun new rules this year. We are going to have a patron-only battle. I figure I got to do something for patrons. So we're going to have one patron-only situation. So the patrons will get their own little horses. So if you are a patron of mine, put in your stuff. Oh, whole point of this. Well, the whole reason I'm even we're doing this today. If you go into the description of this YouTube thing, if you guys are watching me on YouTube, if you're watching me anywhere else, go to the YouTube, or else go to my Instagram, go to my link tree in my Instagram. But go down there and just click on the link that says "Pick Your Horsey." If you pick your horsey from that thing, then I will do it as the first people that show up. It's going to be a first come, first serve, just like the rest of life. Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks runs on the dib system. If you dib it, then you get it. So pick your horsies quickly, get them in there, and we will have the Cush-Tucky Derby here live 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time on this Saturday. So that's what we got. Now is the time to make a mint julep. However, I have a friend, Maxie, great dude. Turned me on to an amazing version of this cocktail. Really doesn't do much. He just doesn't do he doesn't do all bourbon in it. He brings in a little bit of rum. And for me, that is a spectacular way to make this cocktail. This is a mint julep. Started off as a medicinal situation. And now they sell 120,000 of them during the weekend of the Kentucky Derby. 120,000 of them. So this is a pretty big deal, this cocktail. It has its own little glass. Now this technically, get this out of the way. Technically, this is just a julep glass. But, everybody just get out of the way. Everybody trying to be a star. This is a julep glass, but I think at this point, this is a mint julep glass. The Bourbon Podcast brings up a good point. Also a breakfast drink. I will argue that all cocktails are breakfast drinks. I'm just going to, listen, I don't want to get too deep into an argument with it, but, it's meant to get you alive and awake. Now, if you're taking shots at breakfast, that's, again, at the very least, rude. But if you're drinking cocktails at breakfast, you're in a good spot. But certainly this one, more than many others, is a very, very good breakfast drink. Now, I have some mint right here, right there. I have not killed it yet, but I literally just brought it in. So at any moment, this mint could die. So I have to get into it. We're going to start off by plucking a little bit of our mint. We're looking for a lot of mint to get in here. So let's start by plucking, what do you think, 10? Let's find these 10 little engines right there. We just dropped one. Boop, boop. Now I like to keep the little tops because those are good for decorations. So we're just going to keep those right there. We're going to go to the next one. Pull out this little guy. Kyle is suggesting that possibly if I sing to the mint, I might have better luck. I do not know what he is talking about, but that is it. What was a julep strainer called before it was used to make a mint julep? That's a kind of a chicken and egg situation. It was called a julep strainer. Julep is I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm going to. I believe it was a Persian word. It might have been an Arabic word that comes from rose water, julep. So basically, it was a medicinal water that people would drink. Just like everything in cocktailing, we all got drunk for a little bit. We blacked out and then we woke up and things were different. That's how this kind of worked. They went the julep route, and then suddenly we're putting mint in there instead of rose water. Now we got a julep. It's a mint julep. There we go. Thank you for giving me permission. Bourbon Podcast, we're going to spank this, man. We're just going to get it real close and, oh, yeah. Oh, my good. Oh, what a day. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Ooh. Woof. Yeah. I think we did it. This is, so what we're doing there is we're just opening up a bunch of these capillaries. We just want all of this to go in, and we're going to drop that mint directly into our cup. So it looks like that, right in there. That's the idea. Now we're going to try and infuse that into something. If we just start crushing it, it's not going to do us any good. I like to use Demerara simple syrup, especially if I am using rum in my cocktail. If not, the real sort of way to do this would be to do a little bit of like a powdered sugar situation. Helps it dissolve quick. You're not adding any extra water to it, which of course is very helpful for us. When we add simple syrup to a drink, we are adding sugar, but we're also adding a little water. Not ideal. We don't always want extra water put in these things, but for this one, it's just fine. Really sort of big flavors of the sugar cane stands up to a lot of this stuff. We only want half an ounce, so let's grab our bell jigger. Half an ounce of some Demerara simple syrup. There we go. And thus, we are sweetened and we are bittered. Now, when I hear Cush Doc talk about mint, why do I feel like I'm about to watch a mass murder scene? I am the Paul Pot of mint. I am the Paul Pot of mint. I have murdered more mint in my life than is at this point, at the very least, it's rude. The amount of mint that I have killed. At the very, very least, it's a rude amount of mint. But today, we are going to try our very best to keep at least this one little strand alive until the very last second. Go ahead and start a muddle. Now, when we're muddling these, does this one work? Oh, look at that. Just moments before the show started, I got this one to work again. Let me show you what we're doing. We're throwing... Let me try and... You guys even see that? Okay, we're going to do it a little like this. All we're doing is putting this in and giving that a little twist. It does look like we're going right into a black hole situation, but all we're doing is right here. We are not crushing the mints. Crushing the mint does nothing. All I'm doing, I'm holding this up here at the top. If I was getting in here like this, whole different situation. Not what we're doing. We are just twisting. All we want is to break open those capillaries, but keep the mint leaves together. We are not taking the mint leaves out of this cocktail. We're not doing it. We're going to keep them in here. Those mint leaves are going to sort of infuse with the rest of this as it goes. So we want those mint leaves in here. And the only thing that's going to be keeping those mint leaves from getting into our teeth is going to be the insane amount of ice we're putting on top of this. So we are going to keep these as big as we possibly can, not let them be little runners up the sides of this. And then eventually we should get a really nice, get all those little mint leaves out of there. We should get a really nice aroma. There should be some sort of aroma coming from it. Now, to be fair, I'm not using spearmint or peppermint. I'm using chocolate mint, which is a ton of fun. Okay, we're going to split the base, not directly in half. This is still a primarily bourbon drink, but I'm going with something a little different. I don't use this all that often, mostly because it's just sort of lived in the back. I know I've threatened to use Weller in this one, but I don't know. Yeah, we got sort of a chocolate julep situation going here. That's what we're working on. Okay, so I'm going to be using this guy right here. This is Westland Whiskey. It is an American single malt. It's made from malt, all from one distillery. It does not have a Scotchy, which means, unfortunately, I am unallowed to give this to Kyle or to my wife. because the two of them get very, very fighty when they are drinking scotch together. We're going to go ahead and put in 1¼ ounce, 1¼ ounce of an American whiskey. Right there. Okay. Kyle is concerned and now wants to fight Jen. One of those situations where I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. I can either give Kyle the scotch, let him fight Jen, or else he's going to fight Jen because I wouldn't give him the scotch. There's a whole situation, guys. The whole show, really the whole show is behind the scenes. One day when we finally get our MTV reality show, Dr. Cush's Exotic Reality Show, you guys are going to see all the wildness that goes on behind here. We're going to go ahead and put this. Oh, good. Now, here we go. Kyle has decided to fight Jen. Okay. Put a little ice in here, pack this down, give this a little stir, and then we're going to add our rum at the end. We're going to sort of drizzle it through. Oh, I have them right here. This right here is a little julep spoon. Just going to give this a little bit of a stir here. We still want to keep all of that mint down there at the bottom, but we just want a little bit of ice meltage. And now we throw in our rum. We need 3/4 ounce of some rum. I myself like to use a Jamaican rum. That seems to give me that bit of funk that I need. If you're going to use like a Spanish style rum, I think that you're put yourself in kind of a tough spot. Spanish style rums and whiskeys share a lot of similarities, mostly the barrels that they're aged in, and sort of the beginning bits that they have. I know that rum is made of sugar. I get it. And that's made of molasses, those particular types for the most part. And a whiskey's made of grain. But still, the aging makes them sort of taste similar. So I wanted the way that D Max Maxi told me all about this thing was to really find bits of liquor, types of liquor, rum and whiskey, which are very different from each other. So find a Jamaican rum, and I suppose we're going to find out whether or not an American style single malt is the way to go. Now I washed my hands right before this, so I'm really going to do this right. We're just going to really shove that on there and get as much of that in there. I wish I had sort of crushier ice, but I don't. Throw this little spoon in there. And then we have these guys. Remember these guys from moments ago? How fun is this? We're going to just got a little piece of ice in my eye. It's lovely. Give this a real fast. Oh my gosh. Real fast little brushing. And then we're just going to shove this deep down in. We're going to cut it because I don't want that to sit there. There we go. I want this to go deep down in near. Perfect. Kyle, I need something from you. Kyle, will you please bring me a paper towel? A paper towel, please. I need it to be a paper towel. Or, if you happen to have one, a napkin. But at least a paper towel, because we're going to finish this off the correct way. If you are drinking this right here, yeah, Kyle, get back inside. I need you to get in here. Cush, have you ever experimented with overproof rum in this cocktail? I have. It's delicious. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you. I'll make you one later. I promise. Okay. We're going to try and get this squared away so that you sort of know what's going on. This is just a paper towel. We're going to fold this. Let me show you what to do. Fold this right here like this. You're going to pull this all the way across. I really should not have Done that. You're going to pull this all the way across here till it's in the back. And then you just want to give this a bit of a twist. Just twist this up right in there. The twist is just keeping that together. And then there you have it. This is not the greatest looking napkin we've ever had, of course, because I did ask for just a paper towel. That is not Kyle's fault. That is my fault. But there we go. You forgot to top it with a julep strainer. That is correct. We are not doing this one with a julep strainer because, of course, I have a julep straw. If you want to throw your julep strainer in there, there's a way to do it. But we're drinking this one out of a straw. I think that's the way to do it for at least this one. Give that a twist, and away we go. Perfect. There we go. So this right here, guys. Let's fix its little dress here. Right there. This right here, guys, is a julep, a mint julep. I'm going to try this one more time just so it looks real nice. We have time. I finished early. So, you know, chat amongst yourselves. There we go. Okay. We have our mint julep. It is now easy enough to grab. I'm not freezing my little hand shins off as we go. Now, if I did this correctly, it should be really good. Done talking. If we did this correctly, we should get the bitterness coming from the mint. If we did this correctly, we should get some big sugars. Now, we also added a little bit of rum, and rum is certainly, especially Jamaican rum, is certainly a little sweeter than whiskey. Generally, there are some very sweet whiskeys. There are some very dry rums. I get it, but generally, and especially the two that I picked, so we're getting a little bit of that extra sweetness. Plus, you know, we should be hitting the face with a little bit of bourbon here. It's so simple. It's so easy. It's at the very least, it's rude how very simple and easy this cocktail is. When I first started as a little baby bartender, I remember a very, very inspirational speech that the head of bartending at the job that I was working at gave me. She said, "Hey, you idiots, pull your heads out of your asses. The mint julep is not just a bourbon mojito." I cried a little bit. It was a, you know, it's exactly what I needed to hear at exactly the right moment. Ever since that day, I've realized that the mint julep is not just a bourbon mojito. A lot of people think it is. It isn't. It is an old-fashioned drink. The mint should be big and present because of course, you need the bitters in there. I've never seen a julep like this one, but I'll be making them this weekend. Good. That's the way to go. Yes. It was honestly, it was as if Lou Holtz came in to the locker room at halftime. We're down by many, many points. Too many to even count. And Lou looks us in the eyes and he says, "Look, you idiots. You dummies. You ding-dongs." I might have been called a ding-dong that day. Might have been called a, listen, I might have gone as far as calling me a bing-bong. Look at you, look at here, you bing-bong. The mint julep is not a bourbon mojito. And ever since then, I've really, my life has gotten better. I really have found a way to have great days since then. And I think about that often. That same person, I'll give you guys a little look behind the curtain. That same person later on, when I eventually took over the job she was doing, did throw a glass at my head. Missed me, not by much, but did throw a glass at my head. So, you know, you got to take the good and the bad. You take the inspirational speech about the mojitos versus the mint juleps, And then you got to take glassware being chucked at your brain helmet. Yes, and that person was Albert Einstein. I've lived a deep and very rich. I've lived a, I believe they call it Gumpian. I've lived a very Gumpian life. I have come across many, many famous people. Oh, this is fun. Since we got a little time. What time do we have? Oh, we don't have so much time. Look at this. I was cleaning out my stuff and I found this. This is a thermometer. Let's see how cold we got our little thing. Now, because of course there is metal, ding, 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 and because of course we are just packed with ice, all of that liquid in there is conducting all that ice. I think, in my opinion, that's probably not a true fact, but I think that mint is one of the cooler herbs. And thus we go. So the temperature, just the ambient temperature is 71.2. 71.2. Let's see how cold we get inside of this drink. Oh, we're dropping, folks. We are dropping. We are in the 50s. We're in the 40s. 44.4 right now. We're going, oh my gosh, we're 37.9, 35.2. Will we get to freezing? We are below freezing. We are at 29, 27, 26. Where's it going to land? This drink is below freezing. 23.2, 22.7. We're still going. I think the drink is actually breaking one of Newton's laws. Which one? Find out next time. I have to learn a lot about Newton's laws. What are we at? 21.1? 20.9? I think we're leveling off at this point. I think this drink is coming in right around 20.7 degrees. You want to drop any more? Oh, Lulu. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Sean and Panabaker's calling for 19. Sean, are you right? Will it get to 19? Looks like it's stabilizing at 20.5. Shawnee Panabaker, what about a quick, just a little, maybe like a move it around? Maybe we just move it around a little bit. Maybe if we give it a stir, maybe we can get it down to 19. No. Oh. Made it taller. Kyle suggested possibly if I blow on it, that'll make it colder. You know, you guys need to start using the metric system soon. No. I wouldn't even know where to start. At this point, you're going to have to start teaching it to babies because we are out. We're out on it. Oh yeah, because if it's 20 degrees, would that be 400 in Fahrenheit? If it was alcohol lowers the freezing point. That, I believe, is why they call alcohol a depressant, for no other reason. Tiki Tom uses it in his head. Good for you. I tried. I really, really tried. I can't do it. My guess is going to be 28-ish. Well, you were way over. Yes, plant trees that old men will never sit in the shade of. That's what we need to do. We need to, I do believe that the metric system is truly the way to go, but it's not going to be me. When I run for president, and we know it's going to be at some point, I'm going to fix the liquor laws, and then I'm going to retire. I can't do anything about the metric system, guys. You're going to have to you need a whole nother horse for that. Speaking of horses, the Cush-Tucky Derby is coming up this Saturday. It is one of the most fun shows that we do here. A lot of them, very educational, very much like school. This is a field trip. We are taking a field trip to Cush-Tucky Downs, where we're going to be running the Cush-Tucky Derby. We are going to be running as many heats as we need in order to get this done. So let me know if I know who my patrons are. So my patrons will get we will have one extra heat for my patrons that want to run. So let me know if you are a patron. Oh gosh. Hashtag Vice President Kyle. Damn it. I think I'm going to need to stay in there all 4 years now. We're going to figure it out. Anyway, go into the description of this YouTube channel. Click on the link that says Get Your Horsey. If you are not watching this on YouTube, you can go to my Instagram. If for some reason you are anti-YouTube, I get it. I don't know. I'm against all kinds of weird stuff. You know, I hate roses. Not roses, the flower. Roses, the grenadine. Hate it. Awful. For no real reason other than it's disgusting. If you are watching on another platform, go over to my Instagram, pop on over to my link tree that goes right through there, and also click on the thing that says Pick Your Horsies and pick your horsies. I give you two options. So if you pick the same horse color twice for both options, which is absolutely a possibility, and I can't get you that horse color, you're going to get the worst horse color. You're going to get whatever the worst one is. I don't know. We should probably retire some of these horses. They run so fast, but that's what we got. So get your horses ready. The thing is in the description, and check it out. Oh, Amy Beer. I felt like a jerk. We got back to the bar, and at the bar there was a beautiful package waiting for me. Amy Beer sent me 2 different hurricane glasses, and I am very excited to make some hurricanes. So just know, first of all, thank you, Amy. If it seemed like I had no, if I was ignoring your lovely present when I saw you in person, we literally just got it yesterday. So thank you so much. We're going to be making some hurricanes coming up here soon because I do believe hurricane season is coming up. So in order to ward off the hurricanes, we have some fun hurricanes coming up. Did I ever get to 19? No, now we're at 22. Anyway, show up on Saturday for Dr. Cush's Exotic Cush-Tucky Derby. And let's hang out. Pick your horses. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. As always, I am Dr. Cush. I want to thank, more than anything, I want to thank my producer, Motu Jen, who does a lot of work behind the scenes. So if you ever see Motu Jen ever, give her a high five. That girl works hard. Producer Jen. Cheers to you, Motu Jen, and thank you so much. Oh, it did. And they made him completely intact. So thank you, Amy Beer. Thank you to my producer, Motu Jen, and thank you to all of you that show up. We will be back here on Saturday night. Wear your silliest hats, wear your buttoniest shirts, wear your waistiest coat, and show up here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks for the Cush-Tucky Derby coming up on Saturday. Until then, what do we always say? Thing doesn't work. We're going to make it work because I want to say goodbye. Hold on. What do we always say here at Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks? That is, for those of you who don't know, that's horse.
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
Because we're going to find out. But until then, I'm going to say to you guys,
bye!
I'll see you guys on Saturday. Oh, what's up, Forlorn Hope? Sorry, I did not see that Forlorn Hope had shown up. Hello, Forlorn Hope. Cheers. I will see you guys on Saturday for Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. Cush-Tucky Derby 2025 edition. Who will win? Who will lose? Who will embarrass themselves? Who will be too drunk to be there? Doesn't matter. As long as it's not me, I have to run this thing. Until then,
bye!
Bye.
No. No, 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 no.
We don't know in this country. We don't know.
I don't know anything.
No.
I don't know what to do.
No. solution to all of life's problems. Bye!